When working with horses, people tell us to leave our troubles at the gate. But exactly how do we do that? Now, developing a still mind and being able to step out of our stories are steps along this path. We need to cultivate this skill of being present. I wish this was something they taught in school, because I've found it's the single most important skill for being able to compassionately communicate with horses. Do you want to know a secret that it took me decades of practice and tens of thousands of dollars to learn? Listen to these 2 audio exercises, and then I'll tell you the secret at the end. By the end of this, I want you to feel relaxed, inspired, and be motivated to integrate these practices into your everyday life. Consider this a vacation from whatever else has been going on in your everyday life. Try to get into wonder about what this vacation might be helping you with, even if you think you already know. If you find yourself thinking things like, "This won't help me," or "I don't understand how this is going to improve my relationship with my horse," it is wonderful that you're noticing those thoughts, and that's exactly what we want to get beyond. Today I have 2 exercises for us to practice getting out of our busy mind and into the peace and presence that is all around us. This is where horses are always communicating with us. If as you're listening to these audios you're getting upset or anxious or any other negative state, please stop and do something else. These are meant to help to get you into a peaceful, creative place. But sometimes it is not the right time to go there. Honor your guidance system. If it's telling you this isn't right for you, it is okay, and may even be helpful and healing to let it go right now. This first exercise gives you practice in moving between being present, thinking about the past, and thinking about the future. We're going to go back and forth. You'll be guided to feel it in the moment. We're feeling for what the difference is between presence and thinking. We're also going to strengthen our ability to come back fully to the present moment over and over again. From this place, we can start catching ourselves more often, even before we get stuck in thoughts. This is designed to lead you into a different realm of consciousness than our ordinary reality. It may be a realm you've visited, or maybe it's unfamiliar. Take a moment, get comfortable, and I invite you to listen and hear everything that's going on around you. Become aware of the sound of my voice, any music, any other sounds happening around you. Look around and try to quietly see all the things that are happening. Feel the air on your cheek. Breathe in and feel the air going in your nose or your mouth. Notice your chest or your belly rising and falling. Notice any sensations you're aware of inside your body. Now focus your attention on your animal or anyone you want to connect with. If you're alone, use a picture of a loved one. He or she is giving you a gift right now. If you're in person with your animal, let your eyes follow the movements. Can you detect their breath? If so, follow that. And if you can't, become aware of your own breath and follow that consciously for a few breaths. Notice the feeling this animal is giving you. What does it feel like? Is there something they're telling you? Are you close enough to notice their eyes? How often are they blinking? What's the nose doing? If your animal has a tail, what's that doing? Allow space for whatever the animal's telling you right now. We're going to leave the present now and change our focus to the past. Think about something that happened with your animal in the past. Maybe it was something pleasant, like the first time you saw her, or when you first started your relationship. Or maybe a struggle comes to mind. Whatever moment that comes to mind is fine. Was there an emotion that you remember feeling at that time? There's no wrong emotion. Let it be exactly as it was. Now let's get present. What sounds are around you? What sound can you hear that's the furthest away? What does the air smell like? What does the air on your skin feel like right now? How does this present moment feel different than when we were thinking about something that had happened in the past? Really cue in. What are the differences? Feel your next breath as it goes in and out of your body. Now let's think about the past again. Remember a time when you felt the closest to this animal. What were you doing? And how was the animal responding? Remember that feeling. Was it peaceful? Was it electric? What did it feel like? How would you describe it? Let's let that feeling be exactly as it was. And come back to the present. What does the bottom of your left foot feel like right now? Can you feel hair touching your neck? How is this experience right now different than when we were thinking about the past? Feel the temperature of the air going into or out of your body right now. Now we're going to leave the present and visit the future. What would you like your relationship with your animal to feel like? I'm not talking about what it looks like physically, what you're physically doing together. I'm talking about the feeling that you'd like to have in your chest when you're with this animal. How would you like to feel when you're together? Catch that feeling and now amplify it as much as you can. Make it bigger and bigger. Radiate it from your own body to connect with the animal that you're looking at. This is the act of creation. You've manifested a feeling and you've brought it right here into the present moment. Notice your animal again. What's something that they're doing that you hadn't noticed before? What do you appreciate about them at this moment? What else do you appreciate about them right now? How does this moment feel different than when we were thinking about how we wanted our relationship to feel in the future? Come back to the present and feel whatever your right hand is touching right now. Thank your animal silently for the conversation and for sharing this time with you. Now take your time, and if you can, spend these next few minutes slowly coming back to your regular pace and level of awareness, feeling peaceful, happy, and present. Please repeat this exercise as often as you can to establish a place within you that's familiar, that you can come and visit when you want to strengthen your practice of presence. This next exercise will give you a chance to examine any obstacles you may have in your life and find creative solutions to get you where you want to go. While watching an animal, try this exercise with the intention of using their presence as a way to inspire answers or solutions. You can also try it without an animal present. In that case, imagine what insights an animal would give you when you ask the questions. Try this exercise as you're sitting or lying down, and in a space where you can be without distractions for about 8 minutes. You can do this with your eyes open or closed. An obstacle is something that blocks one's way or prevents or hinders progress. We might think a big boulder in our path is an obstacle, but if we aren't trying to go anywhere, then it's just a big rock near us. Having an obstacle implies that there's something you're trying to do, or something you're trying to be. Right now, get a clear picture of what you're trying to do or be. What do you believe is in the way of you doing it? What's the obstacle? Some common obstacles are the beliefs that we don't have enough money, enough time, enough support, or enough health to do or be what we want. What's your obstacle? Now let's take a trip into presence and look around. Hear the sounds around you. Feel your fingers. Feel your face. Relax your face. Become aware of the pace of your breath. See if you can notice your heartbeat. Let's take a couple of minutes now and get as still as you can and see if you can feel your heart beating. Now, I'd like you to think again of what you would like to do or be. What steps can you take to get there? What have you not yet done that you can do today to get you closer to what you would like to do or be? Let me give you an example. Say I'd like to get more fit, and I think my obstacle to getting fit is I don't have enough time. What could I do today that will get me in better shape? I'm going to be present, focus on what's happening right here, right now, and then come back to the question of what I could do today that could help me get more fit. Maybe it's enrolling in a fitness program specifically for busy people. Maybe I can incorporate more exercise as I work. Or maybe I would like to have vibrant health, but I have a disease. What can I do today that will get me closer to vibrant health? Maybe I can choose a healing diet. Maybe I can look for support. Think about your own path. How can you get further along that path today? I hope you're starting to experience that an obstacle is a concept that can only exist in thought and in time. The more often we're able to become present, the more we will notice that obstacles dissolve as we shine the light of awareness on them. Now, look at or think of the animal you would like to have help you dissolve this obstacle. Imagine that this animal wanted to do or be the same thing that you want. What would the animal do to get closer to this goal? It's okay if you can't come up with an answer. The important part is that you're spending time exploring and being open to new solutions. Stay in that quiet mind. Don't forget to keep coming back to presence as you're exploring. If you have a particularly troubling obstacle and you're ready to make extra efforts to dissolve it, set a timer that will go off at random times during the day. When it goes off, no matter what you're doing, stop and listen to this audio for 8 minutes. At that time, you may work on the same obstacle, or if a different one seems more relevant, explore that one. I hope you're in a peaceful, creative state after those exercises. The future is built from a lot of presence. I used to think that once my horse was trained or my body was healthy or I had the right relationship, then I was going to relax and enjoy my life. The secret I learned, after decades of study and practice and tens of thousands of dollars invested in learning, is that I have no way of knowing if the next moment is going to turn out as I want or not. But as long as I know how to find peace and joy inside myself in any moment, I have all I need. When I learned how to relax and enjoy my life first, it's like the horses gathered around and cheered me on. This is the lesson they had come to teach me. People train horses because they are so adaptable and forgiving. They know how to find peace with almost any situation they're put in. They mostly don't even complain, even when they're asked to do things that are strenuous or harmful to their bodies. They can show us ways to find peace with our own struggles. It's our responsibility to listen to them and support them in ways that make them healthy and happy. Being able to humbly listen to them and honor their choices is critical. Let's let them show us how to leave our troubles at the gate and walk together to create a future better than we ever thought possible. Thanks for going on these journeys today. You can find more ways to communicate compassionately on my website, stormymay.com.